This feature is called Color Letters. It lets you select any color for each of the up to 4 strokes a letter may contain. This is just another tool that allows you to create fun and interesting practice sheets for your students or children. Sometimes using the stroke arrows may be confusing to a child, so Color Letters is another option for teaching the letter stroke sequence. Printing in color really won't use up too much of your ink because the lines are so narrow. Make sure the text box is active by clicking on it. This will show the black squares in the corners and the middle of each side. You will notice that I have changed all the guidelines to black or different shades of gray so that the colors will be emphasized. You can learn more about guidelines in one of the other video tutorials. Now press the Color Letter button, which is the uppercase N with the red, blue, and green strokes. This will make all the letters in the active box display and print in the selected colors. I've also made the letters to print solid, 100% here, and not dotted so you can see the letters better. Now I will type, "This shows the colors." You will notice that the second stroke is offset a slight distance when it would actually be over the first stroke. This is of course to let you see the first stroke. Now let's push down the small arrow to the right of the uppercase N. This opens our color window and lets us select the different colors for the strokes. An example of the color strokes that we choose will be shown here at the bottom, so you'll know what the colors you're selecting will look like. I'm going to select a different color for red. Let's go to orange. And I'm going to change the dark blue to a lighter cyan color. I'll change the green to a teal. And let's leave the purple. Now I can see what the color letters will look like here in the example before I select OK. And now it changes all my letters to those particular colors. I can also change them to different shades of gray. I click on a color and I'm going to select a little bit darker gray for that one. Select the darker gray, but I'm going to go back and change it even to a different shade of gray. So let's make it a little bit darker. I can use this vertical window in the color box to select any shade along that line. I click OK. Let's do it again and click my Define Custom Color. Let's make it that one. Let's make it black. So the first stroke will be black, and then we'll have some different shades. Now here I can set these as the default. If I click this button here, every subsequent text box I create will use these colors. I want to be flexible, so I'm going to leave it without a checkbox, and then it'll go back to the colors. So now you can see I've got the different shades of gray. So that's Color Letters. It lets you have a different option for teaching this sequence of the strokes by showing them in colors rather than in the stroke arrows. Let us know what you think of Startwrite, and we hope you have a lot of fun teaching handwriting.